and we trust that everybody is doing okay. We trust that everybody is doing all right. I would like to say a big thank you to all the persons who have made Coach's Desk reach 2,000 subscribers. Pick up yourself, and we are endeavor to continue to grow and to continue to give you content that will be necessary for you to know what is happening in local sports as well as a little international sports. Thanks much, people. I really appreciate it. Continue to spread the word about Coach's Desk. Alright, now with that said, let's talk about Reggae Boy Brian Brown. Actually, he is returning to the United Soccer League, that's USL. Now, Brown, who was previously playing with Partizan in Albania for 2 years, will be joining the New Mexico United in the USL on a 1-year deal. Right? Incidentally, this will be Brown's 6th season in the USL, as he previously played for Indy 11 FC, Charlotte Independence FC, and Reno 1868 FC. Now, for those who have been following Brown, he played for Harborview, and he has been doing pretty well over the year that he would have been playing for Harborview. He has a pretty decent record in the USL, so we hope that things will continue to blossom for him. Now, with this contract that he has signed, he has the option to extend his deal to a further year. He has scored 1 goal in 9 appearances for the Reggae Boyz today. So kudos to Brian Brown for making this deal there with the USL, or in the USL. Now, another Reggae Boy in Tevin Shaw will be an Ottawa player in the Canadian Premier League, and that's some good news there for Tevin Shaw, because a deal was supposed to happen initially. Things didn't work out. Now it is good to know that this deal is up and running for Tevin Shaw, so he will be playing in the Premier League in Canada. All right, and some interesting news about Ivan Toney. Yes, we did a video on Ivan Toney, the marksman for Brenston Club there in the championship, and he has been scoring a lot of goals. We understand that he scored a goal in recent days, also putting in 2 assists. So the man can't stop scoring. Now we understand, we have been reliably informed that Tony's agent will be meeting sometime this week to discuss the possibility of him playing for Jamaica. So that is a good look. That's some good news there for the Reggae Boyz. Interestingly, to know that they want to meet to discuss that. That is a good start where Ivan Toney is concerned, and we are pretty pleased with that bit of information. So we hope that it will be a very fruitful meeting, and things will work out. The lad will be interested. Necessary contacts will be made. Therefore, he will be heading. You know what I mean? I'm being optimistic. Yeah, I'm being optimistic because it would be good to have this marksman playing for Jamaica. He's a very good goal scorer. He has a lot of pace. He has skills. All the physical acumen to ensure that he will be a top striker for the Reggae Boyz. So that's some good news there for Ivan Toney and the Reggae Boy. Now, on the heels of that, the chairman of the Jamaica Football Federation Technical Committee, one Rudolph Speed, says if no National Premier League is played this season, then we can forget about World Cup qualification in 2022. Yes, that's a hard pill to swallow their chairman. However, but we want to put into perspective what Mr. Speed is actually saying. Now, he's basically saying it's on the basis where we are looking at a lot of overseas based players, and we have some players playing football outside of Jamaica, and if there is an amount of quarantine requirement or restriction that is coming forward due to the increased numbers in the COVID-19, then these players will be under restriction, and then who are we going to find to play football for Jamaica when there is no league? Are we gonna box up a side and put out there? Could cause us embarrassment. So I am certainly understanding what Mr. Speed is saying, but he's still optimistic because he said by the time things World Cup qualifier come around, which would be close to the Gold Cup or thereabout, players could be vaccinated. So in the midst of him making that statement, it's still one with some sort of explanation and optimism from Rodolph Speed, because he's saying that hopefully these players will be vaccinated, so they will not be asked to go through the whole quarantine orders and so forth and restrictions. So it is something that needs to be looked into. We know that things are setting up for the resumption of the Premier League or the kickstarting of the Premier League, but with the cases going up in Jamaica, I am hearing some news. It is unconfirmed. It is alleged that the weekend meets that were put on in the track and field fraternity, they are going to be cancelled because in one day we have about 300 and odd cases, new cases. Then the next day we have 400 and odd new cases. So the coronavirus is pretty much increasing in Jamaica rapidly, and therefore there might be consideration to cancel the meets coming up on the weekend. So it's pretty harsh, but I mean, the powers that be. And remember, it is unconfirmed reports, right? So people, Coaches Desk will continue to give you the information. We'll continue to keep you up to date on what is happening in the sporting world, like I said, whether in Jamaica or overseas. So stay tuned and continue to support the movement. We endeavor to put out the best quality content that we can in order to please the audience and to keep you informed. Thanks again.